In the news, ITWeb reported that the hackers who managed to steal an amount of $530 million of cryptocurrency last week, are trying to move the stolen tokens. The affected crypto platform called NEM, has managed to trace the stolen coins, without being able to figure out the location of the hackers. Apparently, the hackers are trying to move the coins between 6 exchanges, where they would be able to sell them and become completely untraceable after that. NEM is contacting those exchanges to try to control the transactions, but it is highly unlikely that they would be able to get all the tokens back. The hackers are doing what is referred to as crypto hopping, where they would swap the coins that they have with a different currency, before cashing out on the tokens that they managed to steal. Bytes reported that the NSA leaked tool Eternal Blue, which was used in the attacks of WannaCry last year, is helping spread another kind of malware called WannaMine. This new cryptojacking malware consumes CPU power out of victims' machines, to mine the cryptocurrency Monero. CrowdStrike is reporting that WannaMine infections have increased in the past 2 months, causing disruptions for companies over a period of days. The major problem with WannaMine is that it does not download any files on the victim's system, but instead it uses built-in Windows components, such as the Windows Management Implementation Component and PowerShell. This makes detecting the malware very hard, and in addition to that, it uses advanced techniques to propagate from one system to another, by using Mimikatz to get system credentials, and if it doesn't work, then it uses the Eternal Blue tool. The Washington Times reported that according to the Federal Bureau of Investigation, American small businesses are constantly becoming victims to cyber attacks, which is allowing hackers access to the nation's information technology infrastructure. They stated that 40% of all cyber attacks are focusing on companies with less than 500 employees, where only 14% of small businesses have reported that they have a cybersecurity plan in place. The lack of resources and training is making things worse, as cyber attacks are scaling in both rate and sophistication, where companies are being targeted with phishing emails, data thefts, and with a variety of malware. The solution to this, as stated, is to strengthen the federal government's relationships with the private sector to help them out. IT News reported that the Australian car-sharing service GoGet declared that it has been breached in June of last year. According to GoGet, the attacker accessed their fleet booking system, in order to use their vehicles without making any payments. Along with this, he apparently had access to customer data, which included names, addresses, and driving license details. However, the company said that the attacker did not gain access to the customer's payment data. The New South Wales Police Force in Australia started investigating the issue, which, according to GoGet, requested that customers don't be notified of this breach, so it wouldn't jeopardize the investigation. NSW police said that they have already arrested a suspect, who will be facing charges of unauthorized access and the intent to commit serious offense.